As someone who lives off the grid and frequently in areas far from any towns and cell service, there are a few things I just don't leave camp without. Whether it's exploring the mountains or heading into town, here are the things that I have on me at all times in case an emergency arises. So I don't spend a lot of time four-wheeling, but sometimes I do enjoy going out and exploring some of the trails and just the area that we're in. We live fully off-grid in our RV, and so we do have this Toyota FJ Cruiser that we take out and scout out places before we pull the trailer, and also it's just kind of fun to go have fun around in it, whether that's on the trails or the Forest Service roads. So I just want to talk today about some of the things that I like to bring along whenever we're out exploring. One of the most important things that I like to bring along is a jump pack. Last Fit Off-Road just came out with their new jump pack, and I'm super excited to have this and keep this in my car. This jump pack has some cool features. Also, it's lightweight and easy to carry and store, at weighing just under 9 pounds. It has a rechargeable lithium-ion battery, 12-volt or 24-volt output, and auto-detects the battery voltage. It has a USB port for charging devices, which we actually do use a lot. One press of the button will show you the charge of the jump pack, and 2 presses turns on a bright LED light. Not only is this useful for jump starting in the dark, but a great camping tool for lighting up your area and keeping your devices charged. Another press of the button activates the strobe features of the light. Use my code in the description below to get $100 off your purchase of one of these Last Fit jump boxes. Kind of a big gadget. This is my BioLite camp stove. Bring it a little closer to the camera. So the BioLite is really cool. It's this little camp stove here. So this is the power pack for the stove, and while the stove does run on wood, it has this little power pack that has a fan on it that kind of, creates the flame, and you can control how big the flame is and how hot the fire is with it. This is a thermoelectric generator, so it's actually creating power from the heat of the fire itself. So not only can you use that to power the fan and get the fire going, but also you have a USB port here to keep your phone charged and plugged in. The battery's almost dead. And then you hear the fan going. It's got several fan settings too, so it's not crazy loud. Not only can it charge your phone, but it comes with this little light. It's actually pretty bright. I'm not gonna turn it on because my BioLite's almost dead, but this little LED light here is pretty bright, so you can use that while you're cooking or just use it for whatever. Also came with a French press, so you get this. I think it has 1.5 liters of water, and then it came with like the French press screen and like plunger and everything. I also keep a tow rope on hand. This tow rope has come in handy for not only moving like down trees out of the way, but also like pulling people out of the ditch. You just never know what you're gonna need a heavy duty rope for, so heavy duty rope. So now I'm gonna talk about some of the little things that I take with me every time we go out. Obviously, number one is going to be a first aid kit. Now this is not my most favorite first aid kit in the world. This isn't normally the one I carry with me in the car. This is the one that I keep actually in my motorcycle bar bag. So it's really small, doesn't have a whole lot in it, but it has the basics. So it's got your bandages, it's got some alcohol wipes, it's got some Neosporin packages, gauze, some rubber gloves, and I even threw some bee sting vials in there for insect stings. I also like to keep a rescue blanket with me at all times in the car because you never know when you're going to need it, whether it gets cold at night or if you need to use like the reflectiveness from them to flag somebody down or whatever. Having one of these on hand is just, it's a multi-tool, I also always keep a lighter on hand, and this lighter is my favorite lighter. This is a non-flame lighter, so it charges via USB, and it's kind of like a taser is kind of how that one works. But keep that one on hand all the time. Trusty handsaw is always available, and a pair of pruners. It is summer, and it's in the middle of summer, and there's a lot of fire restrictions happening. Something that is required to, if your vehicle is capable out in the area that I'm in, is carrying water with you and a shovel. So I do have This is 4.5 gallon jug of water with me. The shovel is secured to the roof rack using these 3D printed mounts and nylon straps. So like I've said before, I don't do a whole lot of four-wheeling. The most I do is I go out and explore and I scout the area that I'm going to be camping in first before we pull the trailer up. But every once in a while, especially when it's nasty weather, I do like to hit some trails. But those are just the things that I like to bring with me. Those are just the bare minimum things, just in case something were to happen. Of course, there's so many other things that you can bring. If you're interested in anything that I talked about in this video, you can find the product links below. There's also a really good coupon code for the Last Fit Jump Box. It's $100 off, so go take advantage of that. But anyways, that's it for today. Thanks for watching.